That.
Hello. Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes,
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Very good morning to everyone.
Morning.
Waalaikumsalam.
morning, doctor.
Morning, doctor.
Morning, morning.
Good morning.
I apologize for the delay. I was having some issues with my laptop. I could not get any sound, so I had to restart my computer and figure it all out. So I apologize for that. So it looks like we got 39 people online, 40 people online. I think we're a full house today. All right. Okay, so welcome to DCE3205. All right, this is youth development class. And I don't think most of you, I don't think I know, although I'm sure I recognize some of you from being around the department, GBPL. So this will be our semester meeting time. And I understand you guys, most of you have class after this at 10 o'clock. Is that right? Yes?
Yes.
Yes, doctor.
Okay, thank you. So I will make sure that we finish up a few minutes early so that you guys can prepare for your next class. Okay. All right, I see some faces now, people coming online. So let me just go through. I'll go through the class information about the class, and then we can. You can ask me any questions if you have anything you want to ask. And then we'll do some brief introductions, get to know each other a little bit. And then maybe just do, we have a quick exercise or two, just a sort of ice-breaking exercise today. We're not gonna get, I don't think we're gonna have time to get into the lectures yet. Maybe that one will be starting tomorrow. Okay, so let me, I'll start by opening up, sharing my Puja Blast with you, and we can just go from there. Can you all see the Puja Blast now?
Yes.
Yes.
All right, great. So I know it's early in the morning. Everyone's still probably half asleep. We'll do our best, right? It's early to have class 8 o'clock. I know it's hard to have class 8 o'clock. We'll do our best. And if any of you are having any difficulties with connection or anything, please let me know, okay? Just WhatsApp me and let me know, because I know that people have different resources available to them at their homes, at their houses. So just let me know if you're having any problems with connections, okay? All right, so this is our class on youth development. So for you guys, I think this is an elective class. And so as an elective class, I don't aim to kill you too much with a lot of work. I want it to be an enjoyable class for you. This class is very close to my heart because I've been in the field of youth development for about 25 years. So it's something that I'm very interested in. I do most of my research is in youth development, okay? And so I hope that, my hope is that this class will help you to actually get to know yourselves better, since you're all young people, orang muda. All right, so a little bit about me. You can go on Puja Blast, you can click and you can see my background. Here's my background information if you're interested to know more about me. So originally I'm from the US, but I've been in Malaysia for almost 20 years. So I'm referred to as a Bumi Putih, for those of you who are familiar with the term. Have you heard that term before, Bumi Putih? No? First time?
No.
No.
Okay, so you're meeting a Bumi Putih for the first time. Okay, someone that's been in Malaysia for a long time. This is my adopted country, so to speak. Okay, and so youth development is my PhD. My PhD is in youth studies, and I've been working and teaching in youth development for a long time. So you can see here on Puja Blast is all the information about about me, about where I'm located in the Jabatan. I'm upstairs, room F18. All right, there's my contact information if you need to get in touch with me. All right. And so just some general information about the course. As you guys know, this class will be, at least for the first 7 weeks, will be online, although most likely it'll be the whole semester, looking at the way things are right now. So I think Satur semester will be online. Okay. Each week I'll post the link for the class in Putra Blast. All right, in Putra Blast, as well as in the WhatsApp group. Okay, so you can access it either way. All right. In my classes, the way I like to teach is through a participatory approach. So I really encourage students to comment and to give their ideas, share their ideas, give feedback, ask questions. Okay. I hope that we'll have discussion, even though online it's not as easy as it is face-to-face, of course, but we like to have lots of discussion in the class. Okay. And if you have any suggestions on how to make the class better at any time, you can let me know. Okay, please share with me. I'm always trying to improve my classes, so any suggestions you have are welcome. All right. So I look forward to an exciting and good semester with everyone. So our class time is a little bit strange. We have today from 8 to 10, right? And then we have again tomorrow for 1 hour. So this is the first time I've ever had a split class like this, where I have 2 hours one day and then another hour the next day. I've never had that before, so this is my first experience with this. So I figured that the way we'll break it up is the Wednesday class will be focused mostly on lecture and discussion, okay? And then Thursday's class, I'm gonna probably provide both information for you on how to go about doing your group, the small group project at the end of the semester, which is sort of like a research. It's sort of like a research program planning project. So we will. So I will provide you with some information on how to do that, and also Thursdays I'll give you time for you to work with your partners for your projects. Okay. So we'll do different things. It'll be a mix of stuff. It's not going to be just lecture or just me talking. No. We'll do different things. Okay, but hopefully Thursday will be devoted more towards your work, your group work, so that you have what you need in order to do your project. Okay, so basically here's the course content for the semester. All right. So week 1, today will just be mostly, today and tomorrow, mostly just introduction to the course and introduction to youth development. And then next week, I'll be introducing a little bit of theory. We don't do a lot of theory in this class, so don't worry. It's not a very theoretical class, but just in the beginning part, we do cover some of the basic theories related to youth development. Okay, so those are important to understand. And then we'll be doing different exercises in how we apply those theories to the real lives of young people. Okay, and so you'll be thinking and reflecting about how those theories apply to your own life, for example, since you're all young people. And then we'll be looking at different case studies and so forth. Okay, and then so 2 weeks for that, and then week 4 we'll be looking at youth growth and development. Okay, some of the aspects related to how young people grow and they develop: physical growth, mental growth, spiritual growth, stuff like that. Okay, and then 5, you have your first exam. It's not really a midterm exam. It's more just exam 1. It's a brief, it's not very long. It's a rather brief exam, just on the first few topics of the class. Okay, that'd be week 5. And then week 6, I'm going to be showing you a movie. So we have a movie day, week 6. A movie related to youth development. It's a very good movie. Students always love this movie. Inshallah, you'll like the movie too. Okay. It's a really interesting movie, a lot of fun. But it's very much related to our class, related to the topic of youth development. Okay, and then week 7, we talk about youth subcultures. What are youth subcultures? Okay, week 8, we get into something called positive youth development and youth assets. All right, week 9, we are going to touch on the digital world of youth, all right, which is basically what we're going through right now. young people and how they navigate the world of technology and so forth, and the impact of technology on youth. And then week 10, youth and society, or something referred to as youth participation or youth adult partnership. Okay, so how young people participate in society. And then week 11, youth development policy, like the Malaysian youth policy and the different institutions that exist to support youth development. Week 12 will be on youth work, all right? Youth work is similar to, maybe some of you have heard of social work, okay? So youth work is something similar to social work, but it's specifically for youth, okay? It's working with young people and helping them to develop. And then week 13 and week 14, you're going to be doing your presentations for your projects, okay? So the project you'll be doing will be both presentation and written project, okay? But that'll be the only major assignment for the class, all right? So here you can see the course assessment. So I put this all on Putra Blast up here right at the beginning so that you don't have to bother going into the course synopsis, okay? If you scroll down, you'll see I have the course synopsis here. You can download it. It's in Bahasa. So if anything is not clear, you can go back and read the course synopsis, but most of the information is here in the front of Putra Blast, okay? So as you can tell, I'm going to be conducting the class mostly in English. So is that okay with everyone? Boleh ikut? Boleh faham?
Yes.
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 Boleh. Okay. If you ask me, if you need me to campur-campur, I can campur-campur. I can always ask, what is that noise? Somebody playing the piano? Siapa main piano? Some morning music? If you need me to translate something, we'll work together, yeah? Maybe I'll ask Sharul or Shafika or Hazik or somebody to translate if there's any problems with understanding the language or we need to translate, okay? We'll ask for volunteers, boleh? Okay, boleh? Okay, anyway, so just so you know, we will be conducting the class will be in English, but for your assignments, like for example, on the exams or even for the written assignment you can do in Bahasa if you choose. I encourage you all, strongly encourage you to do it in English, but if you really feel like it's really difficult for you to express yourself adequately on the written assignments, you can do them in Bahasa, okay? So that's the option I give you, all right? Okay, so let's go through the course assessment. Any questions so far? Anyone have any questions so far? Ada soalan?
No.
No. Thank you. Wow, it's
No.
nice to hear your voices. You guys are great. Last semester, the students did so well. Okay, thank you. If you have questions, just shout them out. Okay, so course assessment. So you have your first exam, week 5, 20%. Okay, and then assignment 1 will be movie reaction paper. Okay, so I'm going to show you this movie in week 6. It's called McFarland USA, based in the US, but it's a really good movie. And then I'm going to ask you to write a very short reaction paper to the movie, okay, based on these questions here that you can see in front of you. All right, so of course now you don't have to worry about this. This will be for week 6. All right, so that'll be 20% as well. And then you have your assignment 2, which is a youth program proposal and presentation. Okay, so for that one, you'll be doing it either, you can do it by yourself if you want, individually, or you can pair up with one other classmate. All right, so you can do a pair, group of 2 only. All right, so and that one you'll both be presenting your proposal week 13 and 14, and then also you'll hand in a written proposal. All right, so here's the basic outline, but I'll give you more detail later, inshallah. Okay, later in the class, I'll give you more detail on how to do the proposal, all right, in terms of what you need and what's expected and so forth. Okay, and then last will be final exam, 30%. All right. So those are the basically the assignments, or that's the assessment for the course. Okay. And like I said, I'll go into more detail later for each of these, but this is just the overview. All right. Any questions about that? Questions about the assignments? Of course, I didn't give any details yet, but if you have any questions now, feel free to ask. You can also write your questions in the chat box, okay? I have the chat box open, so if you want to just write me your question, you can always write me a question also. Okay, so just some notes about the class. I do ask that you turn your cameras on during the class. Yeah, it's like if you're in a real class, you can't hide and turn your camera off. So we have to try to treat the class like it's a real class, okay? I don't do that. I'm not doing that because I don't trust you or anything like that. Just so that I think it's easier for you to stay engaged in the class if your camera is on. And also, I like to call on people sometimes. Normally, I don't call on people in a real live face-to-face class, but since it's an online class, I think we need some extra help to stay engaged because it's very easy to get sleepy and to disengage in an online class. Okay, so I think having the camera on and then me sometimes calling on students it'll help you to stay engaged in the class. So I want you to stay engaged so that you can, you know, remember stuff, remember the material, and understand the material. All right. So I would ask you to have your cameras on, please. If you need to go to the tandas or something, tapa, you can turn off the camera, no big deal. Okay, I don't care. For a few minutes, it's okay, tapa. But for most of the time, try to keep your cameras on, please. All right. At the end of each class, I will also ask you to identify a significant learning from the class, okay? I don't know if any of you had the chance to study with Dr. Azhari. Did you get to study with Dr. Azhari last year? No. Did anybody have Dr. Azhari? No. So Dr. Azhari, he's one of our older professors in the department. And he always asks students to identify significant learning. So at the end of each lecture, I'm going to ask you to list down just one or two significant learnings from what you've heard or what we've discussed. Okay, that is, and I'll ask you to write those. And that is to, again, I want you to reflect on something that you found meaningful in the material in the class. What was it that you found was something new that you learned? What was it that was something that surprised you? What was it that's something that made you really think about yourself? What was it something that helped you to understand your fellow youth better? Okay, whatever it is, whatever is significant to you from the lecture, I want you just to jot that down. So we're going to do that at the end of every lecture, every week. Okay, and then in the beginning of each class, after this week, of course, I will begin with some sort of discussion, presentation on a current event. Okay. Because of the situation now with COVID-19, of course, many of our young people, yourselves included, going through very difficult times, right? We're going through difficult times education-wise, economically, okay? A lot of young people losing jobs, having a hard time finding jobs. So there's an awful lot going on now amongst young people because of what's going on. So we need to be on top of all these things. We need to be aware of what's going on. Okay, so I'd like, I think we will do that at the beginning of each class. We'll do just some sharing. I might present a story or something, and then we will maybe discuss it a little bit before we start. All right, just so we're all abreast of what's happening around us. All right. I'm recording all the lectures, so all the lectures will be recorded, and I will be uploading them to my YouTube channel. Okay, and then I will share the link with you after every class, at the end of every class. After I've processed and uploaded the video, I'll share the link, okay? So that way, if you need to go back and revise, or you need to listen to it again, maybe for studying purposes, or maybe you missed a class for some reason, you can go back and watch it again. And also, if you need to miss a class for some reason, please just let me know ahead of time, yeah? Just send me a WhatsApp and just indicate that you will not be attending the class for whatever reason, okay? I appreciate just letting me know. All right. All right, so that's just a few things, a few notes about the course. Is that clear so far? Everything clear? Any questions?
No.
Okay. All right, so if we go down to week 1 here, let me zoom down to week 1. All right, so I for each week, I'll put the Zoom link here, and I'll also put in the WhatsApp group. All right. And so I just want to look at the agenda again. So we have our introductions. All right, so let me just quickly open up. Sorry, how do I do this? I'm going to share my screen here. All right. Sorry, bear with me a second. I just have to open up this my slides here. So I've posted this. Okay, where is it? All right. Okay, so this is, I posted this in the in Puja Blast as well. Okay, so this is an extension of what I was just discussing. So we just explain a bit more about the class. Okay. All right, we'll do this in a second. Okay, so this class is really about you guys. All right, and what I mean by that is no other class can say that you're studying about yourself, right? Because this is a class on youth development, and you guys are all youth. Does anybody know what is the definition of youth in Malaysia? Can anybody tell me? Do you know? How is youth defined in Malaysia? Anyone know?
A person that age 15 to 30 years old.
Very good. Who said that? Sorry, I can't see the face. I can't say.
Effie.
Effie. Great, thank you, Effie. Yeah, exactly. 15 to 30, okay? 15 to 30. So obviously you guys are all within that age range, right? So you guys are all considered youth, right? So this class is really about you guys. It's about understanding youth development. And since you guys are all youth, I am hoping that this class will help you to better understand yourselves, as well as the other young people around you. So 15 to 30, 15 is what, secondary school? Sekolah Menengah? Right?
Form 3.
Form 3, okay? So officially youth in Malaysia starts at Form 3 and it goes all the way to 30, right? It used to go up to 40, but they changed it. They reduced it to 30. Okay, so we're talking about students who are in secondary school, Form 3, all the way up to young adults, really, yeah? 30 years old. Okay, all this group within there from Form 3 to 30-year-olds. Okay, these are all youth, and this is the group. This is the group we're going to be studying. Okay, this is the group we're going to be studying. Now, of course, not every country defines youth as 15 to 30, right? So we'll also be looking at that. Why is it that some countries define it as 15 to 30? Others may define it as 10 to 24, for example. Why is that? Why do they define it differently? Okay, we'll be looking at that as well. Okay, and I hope that you will leave the class with more self-knowledge than you had before you came into the class. Okay, I hope you better understand yourselves as well as the other young people around you better. All right, that's one of my personal goals for this class, and that I hope you will achieve. Self-knowledge is very important. It's very important to know yourselves and to understand how you became who you are, right? And how and why young people are the way they are in society. Okay, that's what this class is really all about. And of course, we will be relating that to HRD. Since you're all in HRD, you're all HRD students, we'll of course be trying to relate these topics to HRD, all right? Okay, so this is some of the things I just mentioned before. So we're online, of course, so I asked you to keep your cameras on. all right? I like to consider the class as a safe zone, all right? So I really hope that we can learn from each other. I also really enjoy learning from students, from you guys. I really love to learn from young people. So I hope that we will share throughout the class. And I hope you'll see it as a safe place, right? A safe place where you can share, you can give your ideas without feeling any pressure or ridicule, or you're gonna be put down, okay? In my class, there's really no bad questions or comments, okay? Of course, you can make inappropriate comments, okay? You know, if you're making comments that are not sensitive to people and stuff like that, but there's really no bad questions, okay? So any questions you have, please feel free to ask, either verbally or you can write your questions. Please share your ideas and suggestions, okay? Some of this is related to in class on campus, okay? So please minimize the use of handphones. That relates to students in class, so don't worry about that so much. And please ask questions, all right? Learning is, you learn through asking questions. And I know Malaysian students tend to be quite shy. And I think part of that has to do with the way you were brought up in school. For some reason, I think there's a lot of teachers out there that discourage students from asking questions, but for us at university, it's very different because what we know about learning is that you don't learn unless you ask questions. So really feel free to ask questions. Okay, I cannot stress that enough. Okay, please ask questions. Okay, so reading, I don't give a lot of reading in this class, but I will give you some. Okay, from time to time, I will give you reading. And so you must read. Reading is critical to being a university-trained person, all right? Even though nowadays, people really don't like to read long things, right? We like to read very short things like Twitter. we like to read Facebook posts and stuff like that. But we still have to train ourselves to read scholarly types of materials because we're supposed to be university students, university graduates. We're supposed to be leaders, right? So we have to have the ability to be able to understand things at an intellectual level. That's what it means to be a university graduate. Okay, so we have to read. So I will post readings from time to time on Putra Blast, and I'll let you know how we're going to use those readings. Okay, and make sure that you take good notes. Okay, take good notes. Okay, so here's the assignments again. Don't worry about this one. Follow the one on the Putra Blast because I've made some changes to this one. Okay. So like that first one, class participation, I'll go back and change this because I've updated it recently. Okay, so of course, class participation is important, and I will consider that for your grade. But follow the one on Putra Blast. That's the latest, and I'll go back and update these slides. Okay. Okay, just make a note to myself. Okay, so as I mentioned, current events, and if you have anything that you'd like to share regarding current events, you're always welcome. All right. This is interesting. I think we should be aware of this. All right. So this is a study that was done on student engagement. Okay, student engagement. So what gets students engaged in class? And how do students learn from classes? Okay, because it's always interesting to me about how do we design our classes so that students will benefit most from them. All right. So in a study in 2006, this guy David Sousa, reported that 4 to 10 times more retention occurred when students were involved in verbal and visual processing. Okay, so audio-visual demonstration and discussion groups, than when they are exposed to verbal processing alone, just lectures and reading. Okay, 4 to 10 times more attention. Meaning they retain the information more if they're involved in the learning process through demonstrations, discussions, and so forth. Okay. After 24 hours, average students retain an average of 5% of what was lectured. Okay. So if I just lecture to you and you sit there and listen to me like you're doing now, after 24 hours, average students will only retain 5% of that. Okay. That's not a very high percentage, right? 10% of what was read, 50% of what was learned as a result of being involved in a discussion, and 90% of what they immediately used are taught to others, okay? So teaching others and immediately using what you've learned results in 19 times the retention as what is learned in lecture format, okay? So at undergraduate level, we cannot get away from lectures. We have to lecture because we have to provide you with inputs, right? Like inputs, knowledge inputs. You have to receive some kind of input in order to acquire or to attain new knowledge. But as you can see from this slide here, what is the most effective way of learning? What do you understand from this? What is the most effective way of learning according to this study? Who'd like to share?
Teaching others.
Yeah, teaching others. Okay, so immediate application. So as soon as you learn it, you apply it, and teaching others as well. And teaching others is really the highest. Okay, which is why I want you to do those your class presentations at the end of the semester for those 2 weeks. Okay, where each group will present what you've learned, and that's a way of teaching others. So what you've developed from this program proposal you're going to do, you're going to teach it to us. Okay, and also throughout the semester, we're going to do some activities and exercises where you will get a chance to share what you've done or what you've learned. Sorry, share what you've learned, and then to teach your classmates or share with your classmates. Okay, so lecture's inevitable. We have to give lecture, but at the same time, there's other ways that are more effective in terms of learning. Okay, as we can see here. All right, teaching others is by far the most effective because you really have to know what you teach. Right, you can't fake it. You can't get up there and just pretend you know what you're talking about. You really have to know it and you have to understand it. And then when people ask you questions about it, you have to be able to answer those questions, which means you have to really know the material. That's why it's so effective. Okay. Now, how about the where it says here, 90% of what they immediately used. Okay, so in addition to teaching others, immediate application is also really important. Think of an HRD in an HRD perspective or an HRD setting. What does that tell you about, for example, training? What's the most effective way to train people? Based on the statistic here.
On the job training?
Yes, Hanim. Excellent. Thank you. On the job training. And it's been shown in many studies that is the most effective form of training, right? What is the most common form of training that we do, especially in Malaysia? People like what kind of trainings? What's the most common form of training you see? Is it on the job training?
No.
No. It's usually in what form? What form? What companies usually do what training? Huh?
Just
Wait,
like what Fatin said, mostly they go to seminar.
Yeah, right. They go to seminar. They do a lot of there's a lot of lecturing, right? It's one-off, yeah, one-off training, one-shot training. Okay, but we know from lots of research, not just this study, but lots of other studies have shown that that's the least effective form of training. But we continue to do it especially more than on-the-job training. On-the-job training is hard to do because it requires intensive investment by the company, right, or the organization. In other words, they have to take a staff member who's knowledgeable and ask that person to devote at least part of their time to train somebody else. So that's time away from their work, right? So it's a cost that the company has to incur. But we know that it's the most effective form of training, okay? So that being said, of course, in a university class, it's hard to do that. It's hard for us to, for example, like if I give you a lecture today, ask you to go and apply it right after the class, it's hard to do that, right? So we have limitations, okay? But it's important that you know as HRD people, if you're gonna be future HRD officers and trainers and so forth, it's really important that you're aware of the fact that on-the-job training is the most effective, okay? And any opportunities where people have to teach something to others. So you teach a skill to somebody in the company, and you ask them to go and teach somebody else. All right, that's another form of training. It's very effective. Okay, so it's important to know these things. Okay, moving on. Any questions about that? Okay, so in Zoom, I've learned that we can do small groups in Zoom. So I will be making use of it throughout the semester. We'll be doing small group work on different types of exercises and activities. Okay, so of course, how we do it, I haven't decided yet, but we're gonna figure it out as we go. Okay, so we'll be using small groups. All right, so in terms of your project, the end of the semester project, okay, so what you're gonna be doing with a partner, or if you choose to do it by yourself, that's fine, but best if you do it with a partner. I want you to identify an issue impacting young people, okay? Obviously, it's gonna probably be something COVID-19 related, or at least MCO related, PKP related, whatever, okay? Something that young people are going through right now. Okay, it may be something that you yourself are experiencing. Okay, a difficulty, a hardship, right? So you're going to do some research of the problem. Okay, research of the problem, both from literature from what's in the scientific or the academic literature. Okay, about the problem, and then you're going to also either do some sort of interviewing or group interview. Okay, from those young people who are going through or experiencing that problem. Okay, so you're gonna have to identify 2 or 3 people at least who are going through this problem, experiencing this difficulty, right? And then you maybe will do an interview with them, or if you want to do a survey with them. Okay, but you have to collect some kind of data about that problem, about their experience having that, going through that. Okay, and this is what we call needs assessment, all right, or a situational analysis, it's also called. All right. Before we develop any kind of program, we have to understand what is the situation. Okay, what are the needs? What are the needs of the people that you're trying to develop the program for? Okay, so that's what this is all about. So you're going to research the problem, do your needs analysis, all right, and then you're going to present the findings of the analysis, and then propose some sort of program, intervention, okay, whatever it is, to address the problem. Okay, it doesn't have to be a traditional program. It can be something totally unconventional if you want. All right, I want you to think outside the box. But it has to, of course, relate to the actual problem. What you learn from the issue that you study, from interviewing them and from finding out really what is the real source of the problem, you should develop the intervention or the program accordingly. All right. So you're going to propose this program in relation to what we discussed in the class, okay? So it should have some sort of basis in the theories that we discuss, okay? And then other inputs that we learned from the class. All right, so you'll present that during weeks 13 and 14, and then write the report. So I will, as we go along, as I mentioned, I will give you more detail about the program, about this project, right? Okay, so I already covered this one about the class time, how we're going to do it. All right, that's it. So this is just these slides are just to refresh about the class, so you can go back and look at them if you want to later. Okay, any questions so far?
No.
No. Do I have any students here that are from China? I see G1.
Yes, yes.
G1, are you in China or are you in Malaysia?
Malaysia.
Oh, you're in Malaysia. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Anyone else? I'm trying to look at all the names here.
Yes, I'm from China.
Okay, and who is that?
Wang Shixian.
Oh, Sichuan. Okay. Are you in China or you're in Malaysia?
I still in the Malaysian.
Oh, you're still in Malaysia as well. Okay.
Yeah.
We have nobody that's actually staying overseas. Everyone's here. Okay. So it's just the 2 of you? Any others?
Yes.
Maybe more.
Another one.
Oh, another one. I see. There's some cameras that are off, so I don't know. Okay. All right. So now I just want to I'd like to get to know you guys a little bit better. So if you would, I'm going to just go through, I'd say go around the room, but there's no room. So I'm just going to go through my grid of faces here. And I'm just going to ask you each to introduce yourself. All right. Very briefly. Okay. So my question is just state your name, what year you are, or what semester you are in the program, HRD program. Okay. And I want you to tell me when you, this is just for the local students, not the international students. When you applied for university, what number was HRD on your list of choices? If you can remember. Okay, I'm just curious to know. All right. So I'll start with Shafika. Would you like to start? Noro Shafika. There's another Shafika I see. He's one. Shafika, would you like to start?
Yes,
And
Doctor.
also tell me where you're from. I'd like to know where you're from.
Sorry.
Also tell us where you're from. Where do you stay? Your kampong.
Okay, my name is Nur Syafika binti Ismail. Doctor can call me Pika atau
Okay.
Syafika. I'm from Raub, Pahang.
Raub. Oh, my wife's family is in Raub. Where in Raub are you from?
Dong.
Oh, you're in Dong. Okay. All right. My father-in-law is in Bandar, Taman Mutiara. Okay.
Apa lagi?
Fellow Raubian. Okay. Shafika. So, HRD, what semester are you in?
What? Sorry.
What semester are you in? HRD? In the program, what semester?
3.
Semester 3. Okay. And HRD was what number choice for you?
Number 3.
Number 3. Well, that's pretty high. Okay. Okay. All right, Mika, thank you. Okay, next, Karish Malaugana. Are you there, sir? Oh,
Hi,
it's ma'am,
doctor.
sorry. Oh, okay, I didn't see your full name. That's why it got cut off.
Yes. My name is Karishma. And
Karishma,
I'm
okay, Karishma.
Shalam Slango.
Okay,
Yeah, and I'm in my 3rd semester.
also 3rd
And
semester.
he was my first choice.
Oh, okay, you got your first choice. Congratulations. Karishma, you know, you guys on Zoom, you can rename yourself. You can change your name. So whatever name you'd like me to call you, just go ahead and rename. You know, so that's easy for me to
Okay.
to call you the right name.
Okay, doctor.
All right, and I'll do the same thing. Okay, Karishma, thank you. Okay, next is Hanis Shamimi.
Assalamualaikum and hi. Sorry, Prof. Actually, I went to the toilet just now.
Okay, no problem.
So, so sorry about that. My name is Hani Syamim binti Muhammad Arif. You can call me Mimi for short.
Okay, Mimi.
Sorry?
I said, okay, Mimi.
Oh, okay. Currently, I live in Negeri Sembilan, in Batu Kike.
Okay.
So,
Semester? What
other than
semester?
that, currently in semester 3.
Also 3, okay. All right.
Yeah. And also in human resource development program.
And HRD was what number choice for you?
For actually my my first choice for entering degree is actually for law. My first, second, third is basically I want to take law because during my foundation years I take foundation in law. So I wanted to pursue law at first, but then I didn't get the chance to continue it. So I just go with the flow. So HRD is basically my 4th choice.
4th choice, okay.
Yeah.
So, but you know, you can always do human resource law later when you graduate.
Yeah.
Like we used to have our lecturer, Dr. Zohara. She was a lawyer who was specialized in HR law. So
Yeah, yeah.
don't give up on your dream. You can always pursue it after.
All right.
Okay.
Thank you.
Welcome, Afi.
Okay, so my name is Nur Effie Mas Azra binti Zainuddin. You can call me Effie for short.
Okay, Afi.
So I'm currently live in Kota Baru. I'm in semester 3, and HRD is my last choice, I think,
Your last
because my
choice.
first choice is sociology and anthropology.
Okay, all right. Well, at least you got social sciences. That's good. Yeah. They're
Okay,
similar.
thank you.
Thank you. Okay, Effie. Shalini? Oh, bad connection.
I'm doing my third semester.
Okay.
So HRD is my first choice.
What's your first choice?
Yes.
Well, congratulations. So you feel right at home. Yeah. Okay. Great. Thank you, Shalini. Hairul Adha.
Hi,
He's
my
out
name
today.
is Muhammad Hairil Adha.
What do we call you?
Hairil.
Hairil, it looks like you're floating around in space.
Yes, I'm
Yeah.
leaving the Earth.
Oh, fantastic. Okay. So
I was born in Perlis, but currently live in Selangor.
okay. All right.
Now I'm in third semester, and HRD was my second choice.
Okay, that's not bad. Second choice, pretty good. So are you happy with your second choice so far as an HRD student?
Yes, very enjoyable.
Oh, good. Okay, alhamdulillah. Okay, Hairul. Okay, Mr. Allah, I can't see the name. Muhammad. Sorry, I can't see the full name. Jab. Haziq, sorry.
Hello, hi. My name is Muhammad Haziq bin Ahmad Zamri.
Okay.
Currently, I live in Temerloh, Pahang.
Oh, okay. Pahangian.
Okay. Currently in Sem 3 in HRD.
And
so,
HRD?
HRD is my 6th or 7th choice to enter
Wow.
the degree.
Okay, what was your first choice?
I really like sports science.
Okay. All right. Well, you can always pursue it afterwards, inshallah.
Inshallah. Okay.
Okay, Haziq, thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, Shafika Izwani.
Hi, Assalamualaikum and a very good morning. My name is Nur Shafika Izwani, but you can call me Izwa for short.
Izwa, okay.
And I currently live in Johor Bahru, Johor.
Oh, okay.
I'm in my third semester in HRD, and HRD is my second choices.
All right, second choice, pretty good. What was your first choice?
I was originally wanted to pursue veterinary,
Oh,
but
really?
unfortunately I can't get in, so that's why I'm here.
I see. So that's quite different. Yeah, vet and HRD is very different, right? So how are you adjusting to HRD?
HRD is also part of my choices. Veterinary is more like family choices, something like that. So I just follow the truth, and I always pray that I get the best. So I'm actually quite happy that I am here, actually.
Okay, alhamdulillah, good. Glad it worked out for you.
Yes.
Okay. Thanks, Izwa. Okay, Jiwan. Jiwan. Did I pronounce that right?
Me?
Yeah, yeah, you. That's you. Did I?
Yeah.
How do you pronounce your name?
Nickname?
Your name. What do we call you? What should I call you? What do you like to be
Can
called?
call me Colleen.
Colleen.
Yeah.
Okay. Maybe you can write it. You can change your name on the Zoom, and you can rename yourself.
Oh, okay.
So I make sure I call you by the right thing. Okay. So tell me about yourself.
Hello, daughter and everyone. My name is Hu Jiyuan, and you guys can call me Colin. And I'm from China. It's my third semester, and now I stay in Malaysia. I hope I can study this course. I can learn this course very well in the online time. Yeah.
I hope so too. I hope so too. Okay. Thank you, Colin. Okay, Hanim. Hanim.
Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Nurul Syafiqah Hani binti Masmos. You can call me Hanim. I am from a small district called Kabong in Sarawak, but currently I'm staying in Nilai Negeri Sembilan. I'm currently in my third semester, and HRD was my third choice.
Third choice. Okay, that's not bad. What was your first choice?
I have the same case as Izwa.
Oh.
Actually, the first and second choice, no, the first and second choice was our education to be a teacher.
Oh, okay, okay, all right.
But
well, you made it to the right faculty of Educational Studies.
Yeah, because education was, my parents wanted me to be a teacher.
Ah, okay.
But I don't think I fit to be one.
So you're happy in HRD then?
Very much.
Oh, fantastic. Okay, alhamdulillah. Good, good. Okay, Hanim, thanks. Amir, Azhar. Mr. Amir. Okay,
hello.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullah.
My name is Muhammad Amir bin Muhammad Azhar. You can call me Amir.
Okay, Amir.
I currently live in Kuantan, Pahang.
Oh, okay.
So now I'm in my third semester, and HRD is my last choice.
So when you say last, that means what? 8th, 9th, 10th? How many choices do you get?
Actually, five. Five. Yeah, five.
Oh, 5 choices. Okay. What was your first choice?
My first choice is environmental health officer.
Ah, okay. All right. So how do you like HRD so far? Okay.
HRD is, yes, very fun.
Good, good. Glad you like it. Okay. Hopefully we will continue that, inshallah. Okay, Amir, thanks. Okay. Shizian?
Yes, don't. Good morning, everyone. So my name is Wang Shixian. I'm from China. It is my third semester. So I'm staying in the Malaysian. But till now, I'm really enjoying the HRD.
Good, good, great. Welcome.
All right.
Okay, we're gonna move a bit faster, sorry, because there's a lot of students to go through. Okay, Shahrul, you're next.
Assalamualaikum. My name is Shahrul Shazwan bin Ishaq, and I now currently live in Malacca. Okay. And now I'm in third semester in HRD.
Okay.
And HRD, I think, is fourth or fifth choice.
Fourth or fifth choice. Okay. All right. Thank you. Do I call you Shahrul or Shazwan?
Shahrul.
Shahrul. Okay, Shahrul. Thank you.
Yes. Okay. Thank you.
Mr. Amir Shafiq.
Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Muhammad Shafiq bin Ilyas. Just call me Shafiq.
Shafiq.
And now I stay at Temeloh, Pahang.
Oh, also Temeloh.
And currently third semester.
Third semester. HRD? What's your?
HRD third choice.
Third choice. Okay, that's pretty high up. Okay, thank you, Amir.
Okay.
Fatin or Aisha? Fatin?
Hi, my name is Fatin Aisha, but you can call me Fatin for short.
Okay, Fatin.
I'm in my third semester and I'm from Kulim, Kedah. HRD was my second choice, I guess.
Oh, that's pretty good. Okay. You're the first Kadahan that we've had so far. Okay, welcome, Fatin. Hazika.
Hi everyone, my name is Siti Nur Hazika, but you can call me Hazika. I currently live in Johor Bahru, Johor, and my HRD choice is, I think, third or fourth choice. I don't quite remember, but that's it.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right. Thanks, Hazika. Aini Shuhada. Aini Shuhada.
Hi, my name is Aini Shuhada, and I'm from Perak.
Perak. Okay. The connection's a bit slow, I think.
And HRD
Third semester.
is my fourth choice.
Fourth choice. Okay.
Third semester.
All right. Thank you. Do we call you Shuhada? Or Aini?
Yes.
Aini.
Sure. Which one you prefer?
Okay, thank you. Farah. Farah, are you there, Farah?
Yes, doctor.
Okay.
Hello, and assalamualaikum to everyone. My name is Siti Nofarnaja binti Mafuat, and you can call me Farah.
Hey, Farah.
I'm third semester. I stay at Kedah, but my currently in college, UPM.
Oh, you're in college right now.
Yes,
For how long have you been in the college?
from 18 October. 18 September.
Oh, wow. Are you allowed out? Do they let you out of the college?
Huh?
Do they let you out? You're not in lockdown, are you?
Yes,
That you can go out. Boleh keluar.
but tak boleh selalu sangat.
Oh, ya ke?
Sebab kat Seri Sedang ada kes.
Oh, okay. All right, well, stay safe, yeah, inshallah.
Okay, doktor.
Okay. Nadira Ismail.
Assalamualaikum and hi.
Hi.
My
Hello.
name is Nur Nadira binti Ismail. I'm from Batok, Kelantan, and HRD is my first choice.
Oh, great. Congratulations. Okay, thank you, Nadira. Desmond.
Good morning and hi everyone.
Morning.
So my name is Desmond Pedam Ana David and third semester. So now I live in Cebu, Sarawak.
Ah, okay. Oh, I lost you guys for a second. Sorry, Desmond, the connection cut out there for a second. So HRD is your what choice?
Number 5.
Number 5. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Thank you, Desmond.
Welcome.
Okay, Lynn. Lynn, are you there, Lynn?
Hi, my name is Lynn Amau Anabangai. You can call me Lynn.
Okay.
This is my third semester, and HRD is my third choice.
Okay, great. Thanks, Lynn. Nabila?
Okay.
Nabila, are you there, Nabila? Nabila Ashikin?
Hello and Assalamualaikum. My name is Nur Nabila Zarifah binti Zakaria. Doctor can call me Eva for short. And I'm from Marang Terengganu. Sorry.
Okay.
I'm currently third semester and my HRD is my third choice.
Okay, great. Thank you, Eva. Zarfan.
Okay, Assalamualaikum.
Salam.
Okay, my name is Muhammad Zarfan bin Khairul Anwar. I'm from Perak, and this is my third semester in HRD.
Okay.
HRD is my second choice.
Second choice. Great. Great. Okay, thank you, Zarfan. Florence. Florence.
Hi, my name is Florence Augustine. I'm from Sarawak, and in my third semester of HRD, HRD is my first choice.
Wow, congratulations. Okay. Nabila? Oh, Nabila or different? Oh, it's a different Nabila. Okay, there's two Nabilas. Okay, sorry. I think you need to unmute your computer. Or maybe it is unmuted. Oh, we can't hear you. Maybe you're having some mic issues.
Do you hear me?
Yes, now we hear you. Okay, go ahead.
My name is Nabila, and I'm in my third semester
Cut out.
in HRD.
Okay.
HRD was my first choice.
Okay, great. All right. Thank you, Nabila. Who else? Shugita?
Hi.
Hi.
My name is Shugita Nair. Can call me Shugi.
Shugi,
I'm
okay.
from Klang, Selangor. I'm in my third semester, and HRD was my first choice.
Okay, great. Thank you, Shugi.
Thank you.
I lost the. What happened? Okay, Selena? Selena, are you there? Okay.
Yeah, hello. Can
Hello.
you guys hear me?
Yep.
Oh, because I'm using both of my handphone and my laptop, so
Oh, I see.
hopefully the audio is okay.
Yeah, multitasking. Okay, yeah.
No, because my laptop has an audio problem,
I
so
see.
I can't hear, and so I have to use my phone. So
Sure.
my data, GG. Okay. Yeah. Hello, my name is Salina Konda. I'm from Kuching, Sarawak, and currently I am in Kuching, Sarawak.
Okay.
Currently I'm in my third semester in HRD, and HRD was my first choice.
Okay, great. Thank you, Selena.
Yeah. Yes, thank you too.
Okay. Chenji? Did I pronounce that right?
Hello everyone, my name is
Hi.
Zhou Chenxi. I come from China. This semester is my third semester.
Okay, all right. You're in Malaysia or you're in China right now?
China.
Oh, you're in China. Okay. All right. Thank you. Welcome. Hannah, Nur Hannah?
Assalamualaikum and good morning everyone. My name is Nur Hana Niti Muhammad Noor. You can call me Hana.
Okay.
I live in Batu Pahat, Johor. HRD was my third choice.
Great. Okay. Thank you, Hannah. Noor Azlin? Noor Azlin.
Hello, my name is Norazlin Najwa. You can call me Azlin.
Azlin.
Currently third sem in HRD, and HRD is my first choice.
Wow, great. Congratulations. Okay, welcome, Noor Azlin. Husna, Noor Husna?
Hi, Assalamualaikum.
Alaikum salam.
My name is Husna Nadira. You can call me Husna. I'm from Perak, and HRD is my first job.
Excellent. Okay. Thanks, Husna. Nur Akila? Siti Nur Akila? Gelap sikit.
Assalamualaikum. My name is Siti Nur Akila. Doctor can call me Akila. I'm from Puchong, Selangor. And
Puchong.
currently on my third semester, and HRD was my seventh choice.
Wow. Okay. All right. Thank you. Nur Afisa? All the Noors are
Hi,
going.
Assalamualaikum, Doctor.
Salam.
My name is Nur Afisa binti Abdul Halil. You can call me Fisa.
Okay, Visa.
Okay,
I'm currently on semester 3.
Wow, everyone's semester 3. Okay. Go ahead.
And HRD is my first choice.
Oh, great. Okay. Congrats. Okay,
Thank
Afisa,
you.
thank you. Siti Aisha. Siti Aisha.
Hi and Assalamualaikum.
Salam.
My name is Assalamualaikum. My name is Wan Siti Aisyah binti Mior Muhammad Zulkifli. I'm from Melaka and currently in 3rd semester. And HRD was my first choice.
First choice. All right. Great. Thank you. Welcome. Shahima.
Hello, Assalamualaikum.
Salam.
My name is Nurul Shaima binti Ahmad. I am from Terengganu. I am in semester 3.
Semester 3.
HRD is my first choice.
Okay, great. Congratulations. Thank you. Nur Imanina.
Hello.
Yes.
My name is Nur Imanina binti Razak, but you can call me Nina.
Okay, Nina.
I'm from Bandar Baru Bangi, Selangor.
Oh,
I'm
Bangi.
in 3rd semester. And HRD is my last choice.
Oh. Hopefully it'll be your first choice in your heart after you finish.
Yeah, inshallah.
Great.
Thank
Thank you.
you.
Sugetha? I don't know if I pronounced that right.
Yes, Sugita. Hi, my name is Sugita Balasubramaniam. Currently, I'm in my 3rd semester. I'm from Rawang, Selangor, and yes, HRD is my first choice.
Oh, okay, great. Welcome. Aisha Radia. Aisha Radia.
Hello and Assalamualaikum. My name is Aisyah Radia binti Ruslan. Can call me Aisha.
Okay.
I'm from Johor. I'm currently in 3rd semester, and HRD is my second choice.
Second choice. Oh, right, great.
Thank you.
Thank you. Amirul Ashraf. Mr. Amirul. Mute. Oh, I still can't hear you.
Hello.
Yes. Okay, we got you.
My name is Muhammad Ashraf. I'm currently staying at Johor Bahru, Pasir Gudang.
Okay.
Now I'm in 3rd semester, and HRD is my 3rd choice.
Oh, okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Amirul. Izati?
Hi, Doctor. My name is
Hi.
Noizati Nasra, and you can call me Izati. I'm in 3rd semester, and my HRD is my second choice.
Great. Okay. Welcome, Izati. Who else? Nordiana?
Hi, my name is Nordiana. I live at Puchong, Selangor. I'm currently in 3rd semester, and HRD was my 3rd choice.
Oh, okay, thank you. Siti Sarina?
Hello, my name is Siti Isarina. I'm from Terengganu, currently in my 3rd semester. HRD was my 5th choice.
Okay, thank you. All right, great. Almost done. I have a few more here. Shalini? Did I do Shalini yet? No. Are you there, Shalini? There she is. We already did Shalini.
Already done.
Sorry. I didn't see, because I couldn't see your camera. Okay. I think that's everybody. Suhaila?
Hello.
Yeah.
Hello, Doctor. Assalamualaikum and very good morning. My name is Nasoila binti Wahab, and I'm currently in my 3rd semester, and I'm staying at Kemaman, Terengganu.
And HRD is my 8th or 9th choice.
Okay, all right. Thank you. You're welcome. Is that everybody? I think that's everybody. Yeah, I'm sorry. It's a big class. Took a while, but it's really important for me just to say hi and get to know you all. We've never met before. I've never had you in class, so I really like meeting everyone personally. So since we're online, we're not in face to face. I think it's just important that we at least say hi to each other. So everyone, welcome to the class. Let's see here. So we only have a few more minutes. I want to give you a little bit of time before your next class. I don't want to have you jump straight to the next class, but I just want to make sure that we've covered some stuff. Tomorrow we will cover the rest of what's in the agenda for week 1. Okay, so we're going to do so we only have about 15 more minutes. So quickly, I'd like to, in the spirit of getting to know you and you getting to know yourselves, I'd like you to, if all of you could just go online to Puja Blast, and you'll see in the week 1 agenda here, we have there's something called learning styles, okay? If you click on the link there, it'll take you to an online survey. And I'd like for you to quickly fill out that survey. It's only about 20 questions, all right? It's gonna tell you what kind of learner you are. What is your learning style? And I'm not sure if I ask all of you right now whether you'd be able to tell me what is your learning style. Do you know your learning style? What kind of a learner are you? And what I'd like you to do is after you finish, I would like you then to click on here, which will take you to the class, it'll take you to the class Padlet. And I would just like for you to post your learning style here, okay? So I'm gonna at the end, I'll get a list of all these different learning styles from all of you, all right? So can you go ahead and do that? First, click on the link for the survey, all right? So if you click on the first link, it should take you to the survey, right? All right, this survey here. Just takes a few minutes, not very long. And then after that, you go back and then click on the link here, and you can post your learning style onto the Padlet. All right, is that clear? So go ahead and do that. Go ahead and do that, please. Thank you.
Yes.
Okay, everyone, it's 9:45. Thank you for sharing your findings. Keep doing so. You can just keep uploading them until tomorrow, until our class tomorrow. But I'm going to let you go now. It's 9:45. Give you time to rest before your next class. Okay? And I will see you again tomorrow at 12, inshallah. Right? Where we have class again tomorrow, 12 to 1, right?
Yes.
All right. So have a good day, the rest of your day, inshallah, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Nice meeting all you guys. See you tomorrow, inshallah.
Thank you,
Okay.
doctor.
Okay.
Thank you,
Bye.
doctor.
Thank you. Have a nice day.
You too. You too.
Thank you, doctor.
Thank you, doctor.
Okay. Assalamualaikum.
Salam.
Salam.